And there's a couple things. I mean, I did the preparation assignment and everything, and then I went ahead and get started on the homework. And there's a couple questions on the homework I have no idea, none. I wish they would do tutoring or, like do a video tutorial on the homework itself as well, because I have no idea what I'm doing.
I haven't gotten a chance to like look at the homework. Well, not for this section. I did it for 4. It doesn't look too bad, but like just a personal like preparation assignment for today, I was just like, I have no idea what's going on.
Yeah,
like the last 3 were like the worst. 5 through 8. I was just like, okay, just trying to figure it out, and then just sitting there, and I was just like, I don't have the patience for this right now.
I know, especially when you're not feeling very good. I know. I understand.
But
yeah, there was a few things. This will be an interesting one today to see. Yeah. And that stupid applet thing that I just don't get that.
The what thing?
The applet. Did you in the reading? Did you?
I didn't. I didn't do the reading today.
Oh,
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it after just to review, but like, because what I found works for me better is having somebody like looking at the assignment and then having somebody show me how to do it. And listening to them tell me how to do it, and then watching the answer key and the assignment, because then I'm hearing them explain how to do it. Yeah, and then I watch the video again and watch him do it like in person, and then I do it by myself, and then I do the reading.
So on the videos, did you see the chart that has the like the blue,
the dots?
Not the dots, like the blue curve, like it's all blue when you click on it. So that's the applet, and it is, and I'm slowly getting it, but I'm not very good. I have a lot of questions on that. So
you have to be able to like make one of those.
There's a app for it, I guess, and so you click on it, and then you have to punch in your numbers in order to make it work. So, and that's where I'm like, oh. I don't understand. That's on like one of the homework questions is it's asking the percentile, and yet you have to use the applet, and I'm not sure what I'm doing. So
yeah,
that's just crazy.
Yeah, because the programs that they're giving us to like do the homework assignments, I'm just like, okay, I don't mind having that random system that I still haven't gotten into yet, because I don't understand what it's for. But like when you're asking me to create a histogram or create box plot or a bell curve or whatever, please give me one that is at my computer literacy level, which is like, obviously I'm 20s, so I understand generalism, but I'm not a guru. So I'm just like,
me either.
Give me all these fancy things and I don't know what to do.
Okay, so let me ask you a question. Did you take any other statistics classes before you took this one?
I have never taken a stats class before.
Okay, me either. And I was wondering, because to me this is like so over my head, I was wondering if maybe I missed something, but apparently not. This is the...
No. I think the thing with this is it's totally different. It's not like growing up. Like,
hold on, Abigail.
The younger you are, the harder the math gets.
Get in.
Who is?
Lori's trying to get in. Do you have the link to send it to her? She says she can't get into the session.
Why won't she work? Okay. Let me just re-invite her.
Okay, sorry. Anyway, you were saying about the statistics class then? This is your first one then as well, huh?
Yeah, and it's just because like the younger people are, the harder math gets for them to learn, because like your generation broke through all these math boundaries, so now we're like, great, now we have to keep up and make our own. So like I did okay in algebra and I did well in trade, but I never got to stats because I was just like, I'm done after pre-cal. I was like, I'm done. And then I took Math 108 here, and then I thought I was going to be done. And so the difference with statistics from other maths is statistics, it's all about probability and variable of change and like the stuff that you don't talk about in the standard math, like geometry and algebra. Like,
right, yeah.
At least today in schools, they seem to be geared more towards engineering and architecture and like building things and like stuff you can use with physics or chemistry. But they don't teach you stats because it's an AP class. And I'm like, I'm not going to do AP math. No thanks. I'm good.
Yeah, no. This is I mean, I haven't been in school in over 20 years. So this is like, oh my goodness. Yeah.
I haven't touched math in 3.5 years.
What?
I haven't touched math in 3.5 years.
Okay, yeah. So then, all right. Well, because that's what I've been meaning to ask you guys is if this is like, if I missed something, if I was taking this in the wrong order or what. But I feel like I'm drowning.
Yeah, like, it does help to keep like an objective perspective.
Yeah, I'm trying, yeah.
Somebody emailed me. Okay.
Thanks for always doing this for me. I haven't tried this week to even try and get my Google stuff worked out. So I really appreciate you doing this.
You're welcome. Sorry. Okay. Okay. Yeah, you're totally welcome. I mean, like, I'm not doing anything else right now. So, yay!
Yay! Hi, Lori.
Do you know that every time I have come into this, I have done it a different way?
Oh, wow.
Oh, I'm so frustrated.
Sorry, and the only way I get in on it is it doesn't send it to my computer, it sends it to my phone, so I'm always on my phone, so I have no idea what the link is.
Huh. Well, I always go through this.
You know what, if you look at the top there and you see the HTTPS, that address up there, if you just copy and paste that into an email to all of us, we can hook up through that address.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, just for future reference.
Okay.
So, I mean, and I don't know. Okay, so are we ready? Did I hear you guys did you guys not do the reading or the homework?
I've done the reading and I've done the homework.
And okay. I've done the personal prep assignment, but I haven't done like the homework for this thingy.
Oh, then we should be totally fine. Now I saw she was coming back or something. Is she coming in?
She should, because I just posted the IP address.
Okay.
She said her dad came or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I read. So what do you want to go over? Do you want to go right into the group test again, or do we need to review some stuff? What do you want to do?
Why don't we go ahead and I would go ahead and get into the group quiz, because the more time we spend there, the more time we have to figure it out.
Right.
Because this one was kind of tricky.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was.
Yeah. Like, I'm sorry, I hate this textbook.
Oh, me too. It's awful.
It doesn't explain anything. I
Not
don't
at all.
need more problems. I already have enough of those as it is without statistics. Like, honestly, what I think they should do, just as a suggestion from a student, is you give the formula after the explanation. So, like, you say, this is the problem, and then you're just like, okay, you're looking for this. And then you define what the thing you're looking for is, and then you lay out the formula that you're supposed to use, and then you give a sample. That is
exactly, yes.
And give like 2 or 3, so that way different ways to get it done are all there. And then
because it seems like they teach you, and then they give you a question that
doesn't
is in a whole different context, and it's really hard.
Yeah. And like the personal prep assignments, like half the time the questions aren't in the reading.
Right.
Yeah.
So you have to watch the video. Like, honestly, if we just had the video tutorials as our textbook, I'd be fine.
Yeah.
Okay, because it's somebody showing me how to do it. So if they did
Right.
it like that, instead of not necessarily wasting their time, because I'm sure some people learn better that way, but like if you're a visual learner and an audio learner, it's way better to do a video, and like it takes time for the professor obviously to write everything on a board, but at the same
Right.
time they can
Oh,
keep
it would be so helpful. Okay.
for
Are
longer.
you guys into the quiz?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. So we know the first two questions. I love those because I know I'll get those right.
Yes. Okay.
So the total area under a density curve must equal 1.
I
Okay,
know
wait
what
a minute.
number 5 is.
Wait.
Sorry,
I'm in. What quiz are you on?
number 5.
Oh no, I'm on the homework quiz. Ah! Uh-oh. Now what do I do?
I
Can
think you
you-
can take that twice.
Can you save
right.
it for later?
No, it won't let me
what,
save.
Hey, just minimize that whole thing and go in and sign completely into iLearn again.
Good idea. Yeah.
And then you'll
okay.
have to take that right away.
So make
Yeah.
sure to clean out the toaster. And we gotta clean out the stove because there's something burning under the burners. Or on the
Okay,
burners.
and that, let's see. So, Abigail, do you know, is number 3, I think, is 1.
I don't know, but I'm almost positive I know what number 5 is.
Oh, a normal density curve is symmetric? True.
Yeah. That's the only one I actually
Under
recommend.
certain circumstances, a density curve can drop below the axis. That is false.
Yeah. Because then it's not a bell curve. Well,
Right.
it is, but it's a negative bell curve.
Right.
Um,
Okay, so 6, which of the following elements of the figure represent the z-score in this image?
so on a slightly random comment, but it's actually kind of funny, I just looked at the bell curve and I thought of like the Frowny Happy song in primary.
Yeah.
And I was like, for once a frown is
If
a
you
good
chance to meet a frown?
Yeah, for once the frown's good.
Okay,
Okay.
let's see. Which of the following elements of the figure represent the z-score in this image? Well, it would be C, right? That's where you plug in the z-score.
Yes. Yep, that's where you plug in the z-score.
Sounds good to me. Oh yeah, because you already have the first answer, so you have to have the z-score because that's the answer.
Right.
Got it.
Okay, and then 7, which of the following elements of the figure represents the probability that the z-score will be greater than 1? Well, it would be B, I would think, right?
D?
Yeah.
B as in boy,
Yep.
because your z-score can be greater than 1.
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah, because the z-score is right after B.
right.
So B would determine where it is. I mean,
Okay, let's see.
because like when you think about it, A is gonna have an effect on it, but that's only an affecting factor. B is like the factor that's being worked on.
Right.
That would be the probability. So yeah, I agree.
Okay. Number 8, according to the 68, 95, 99 rule, what proportion of the data from a bell-shaped distribution will be within 1 standard deviation of the mean?
I know this one. 68.
All right.
Where is it?
It's 68.
That's right.
Cause
Oh my gosh, I'm
It's
looking
one and
at
then
that
it's
applet
three.
thing, thinking we get the answer from that. Yes, you are
Wow.
right.
yeah,
I was
Okay.
back to that dumb drawing. Yes, I agree with that for sure.
yeah, because it's
Yeah.
when you just think about it as 1, 2, 3, it's always going to be the same 3 numbers, and it's always going to be in the same order.
Right.
Right.
So if it's 1 standard deviation, it has to be 68%.
Okay. Suppose that z-scores come from a standard normal distribution. Is the normal
Crap, that's the thing that you were talking about, Stephanie, that
Yes.
I didn't understand at all.
Okay. So, but they don't give us a. Okay, so we got to go get the applet now.
Ugh. Question.
Yes.
How about we try answering everything else, and then we go to the applet?
You
Okay.
want to do that?
Yeah.
Let's not forget that we got to go back and get this.
Yeah, but I think we have to do that at this point.
Okay.
Yeah, I think we have to get into the applet.
Okay. I don't even really know where to get it.
So, and I am so bad at switching screens. How do you guys switch screens so easy?
Oh, I just open a new tab every time.
Yeah, me too.
So is
I
your
have, like,
little
5
little meeting of us really small on your computer then?
Oh, I'm not like looking at the screen like this. So I'm pulling up another screen that's coming in front, and I'm listening to you guys talk.
That's how you do it, huh?
Yeah. I mean, it sucks because I don't get to see your gorgeous faces, but
Okay, can you hear me?
yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so applet, where do you get that?
Go to the homework for today, lesson, what is it, 5?
Uh-huh.
So it's in the textbook?
And it's in the textbook too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Where?
Let me see. It's in the reading. I don't know
Found it.
where it is. You found it?
Yeah. Oh, that's it? Oh. Okay.
Do you know what that is? Have you worked with it before? It's actually kind of nice.
No, I've never worked with it, but it's a lot less complicated than I thought it'd be. So you just have to know when and where to enter what.
Okay, I'm still trying to find it.
It's below the batting average one, which
there we
made
go.
my day because I love baseball.
Oh.
That's the other part. Statistics makes so much more sense, Stephanie, when you look at it as like baseball, because it's all about stats.
Okay. But see, I've never understood that part about baseball.
It's the thing, like, I didn't either until I went to a live game, like a live program. I went to a Nats game, and then my friend's dad explained the whole game to me and explained how statistics works with it. And so the reason why baseball makes sense now and why stats make sense is because you just have to look at it from that perspective. It's every stat affects another stat.
Okay.
But, so like a batting average affects how a player is seen, and it affects their lineup on the roster.
Oh, okay.
So like Bryce Harper has a .331, I think.
All right, are you guys in there? Do you guys both have the applet pulled up?
Yep. Yes.
Okay, suppose that.
All right.
Okay.
Use the normal output to answer the question. What proportion of the values from this random variable will be between -1 and 1?
What?
Okay, I got to look at my homework now.
Me too.
You know, they also used proportion and probability interchangeable, which was so confusing to me.
So confusing. Okay, I'm glad to hear somebody else say that because I'm like, I am so confused.
Yeah, I'm right with you. That question makes absolutely no sense to me.
Okay, suppose that the z-scores come from a standard. Use the normal applet to answer this question. What proportion of the values from this random variable will be between -1 and 1? Okay, so what proportion of the values from this random variable will be between -1 and 1? So then we fill in that so if you take your, fill in the blue part between the 2 red z-scores.
Yes.
And in the area above, it will come up with 0.6827.
Right, I've got that.
I believe that's it.
-1 and 1, that's it?
Yeah, because it's asking what proportion of the values from this random variable will be between -1 and 1.
So the answer is 0.3173?
No, where do you get that?
That's what's on my screen.
Okay, so did you color in the section between the 2 z-scores, between the 2 red lines?
And make the outside the red lines white. So click on the outside of them so that they're white, and then click on the middle to make sure it's blue.
Stephanie,
Oh, got it.
so what do you think? Do you think that's right?
That's the only thing I can come up with. So that's the way I would do it.
Okay, yeah.
So we need to round it to 0.683.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's the only reason why the other numbers are in there.
Yeah.
Okay. So then it says, suppose that the z-scores, number 10, come from a standard, use the normal applet to answer the question, what proportion of the values from this random variable will be between -2 and 2?
Okay.
I like this applet a lot now.
So I got 0.9526.
Yeah,
I got
so
0.9545.
Yeah, so what this is it's the 68, 95, 99.7 rule.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. So it should be
So
0.955.
0.955.
Yeah.
Okay.
0.955.
Wait. Mine is different. I've got 0.9526. Are both of your on the other side of the twos blank?
Yes.
Yeah. Are you sure that you put in only -2.0?
Yeah, did you change the z-score to 2?
Oh, nope. There it is.
All you have to do is put it in 1 and then it...
Right. Sorry, I didn't do that. Okay, yes. So 9545. So 955.
Yep, 0.955, yes. Okay, number 11, suppose that z-scores come from a standard normal distribution. Use the normal applet to answer this question. What proportion of the values from this random variable will be between... Okay, so now we put in 3 for the z-score.
Yeah.
And we have 0.997.
That's what I've got, yes.
Okay, that's just so weird that they asked us, because we never did an assignment like this.
I know.
So I hope that this is right, and it's...
Well, see, that's the thing I'm frustrated with this class, is that the things that we do on an assignment is not what is in the quiz, and so it's so confusing. And
Oh, you guys, read question 12. Look carefully at your answers to the last 3 questions. What do you observe?
The values
That's
Match the 68, 95, and 99.7 rule.
I hate these quizzes. They're so obvious. It makes me think I'm dumb.
Oh, all right. Well, if they're obvious, why aren't we getting 100 on everything?
I don't know.
Okay, so let's see. Number 13.
Okay. Portion of the population has a protein requirement that is less than 0.60 grams per -1 kilogram times D-1. Okay, fantastic.
I don't even remember learning this. Do you?
Nope.
Oh my gosh, the population mean protein requirement for adults. Okay, so the mean is 0.66,
Okay.
right?
Yes.
Well,
The population standard deviation is 0.07. Use the information to answer questions 14 through 17. What proportion of the population have a protein requirement that is less than 60? Okay, so
Okay.
then you do your z-score.
okay.
So you've got 0.60 minus 0.66 divided by 0.07. Are we together on this?
Okay. Yes, I understand this. I guess it's just the kg minus 1 times d minus 1 that's throwing me off. But okay.
No, but that's just what you're going to label your answers. So don't even look at that.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so I've got 0.60 minus 0.66 over 0.07. Is that what you put?
Correct. And the answer is negative, don't forget your negative, 85714285571.
Okay.
Okay, so what are they asking for? The proportion of the population of a protein requirement that is less than 0.6. So are they asking for the z-score? No. What proportion of the population? So we've got to go to the applet again.
And then we plug in our Z number.
Yes. Okay, so.
And it's a negative.
Yes. Oh my gosh, I lost where I was writing all this down. Okay.
So it's negative what?
Negative 0.857, right? We'd just round it to 0.857, or do we put the whole thing in?
Well, I think we just put the 3 digits in.
Yeah. That's what I.
So 0.857.
Yeah.
And then what are we looking for?
So then now it's less than 0.60. So we've got to fill in the bottom.
The left side.
Correct. So I have 0.1957.
That's what I got.
And I want you to know that for the z-score, I put in the entire number, and it automatically made it into a 3-digit thing.
Oh, okay, good to know.
Yeah. I thought, I'm just going to try it this way while you're trying it that way.
Right.
Okay, so it's less, I'm just making sure we're reading these carefully, less than. So.
Yes.
So you fill in the left side?
So you fill in the left side. Make sure the other two are white and just the left side is blue.
So it should be 0.1957.
Right,
Yes.
which will be 0.196.
For 13?
Yes.
Correct.
Okay.
Right.
So then it says in 14, what proportion of the population have a protein requirement that is more than 0.60? So now I believe you just...
We just take the blue out and put it to the right.
Yes. Okay, now mine, there we go.
So it's more than?
No, more than is going to be the entire area.
Yeah, but the question says what proportion of the population have a protein requirement that's more than 0.60 whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So would we change it?
Gosh, it's going to be the same, right?
It'd be the same.
So that's what. Okay, so that means that the majority of the population eats 60 grams.
Yes.
Which makes sense because if it's the average population, that means it's a standard base. And yes, there's it's like with medicine. Like some people need more iron, some people need less iron, but most people need this amount of iron.
But the answers are going to be the same, right?
Yeah, I plugged it in and it is the same, but that's what's throwing me off though.
Well, it's because they're on opposite sides of the middle.
Right. And
so they're
going
to be the
same number, which we haven't done that kind of equation before, where they've used the same number.
Yeah.
So 15 says, what proportion of the population has a protein requirement that is less than 0.70? So now you have to go back and redo your z-score. So 0.70 minus 0.66 divided by 0.07. And sorry, I have to write everything down, so it takes me a little longer.
You're A-okay. That's what I already did, so. And then after this, I'm going to go over it like a couple more times, and then I'm going to do it again tomorrow when I do the homework. So that way.
Okay, so I have 0.5714285714.
Yes, me too. So just round it to 0.571, right?
Yes, and this is a positive number.
Yep.
Correct?
Yes.
And it says less than, so it would be 0.284.
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay. It does
Is
say
this
less
too
than.
easy? Are we doing it wrong?
If
I
we
hope
are,
not.
then we'll just be like, you've got to explain these things better. I'm probably gonna go into a tutor next week, and because I got the email from the professor saying that she was out of town, so I'm gonna try and
Uh-huh.
meet with her next week and just have her like go through everything with me again, just because like I feel like I'm not getting it. Like
Yeah.
a lot of the time, I'm like passing these quizzes because the three of us are working on it together, and I'm
Right.
doing the homework just fine. It's just when I get to the point of, okay, if I had to take like an exam by myself, I would
Yeah.
be.
Okay, so now we have to add, now this is where I got my homework wrong, is which numbers you add together for number 16.
Okay.
So,
Find the probability that a randomly selected person will have a protein requirement that is between 60 and 70.
remember that to find the area between the two values, shade to the left of each z-score you
Oh.
calculate, and then subtract the smaller area from the larger area. So it's the less,
We have to do
I
these
think
scores
it's
all
the
over again.
less than values.
It's the left
Yeah.
what?
Well, you know what? The values are the same, so it really doesn't matter. On the 0.60, our values are the same.
Yes.
Except you're subtracting the smaller area from the larger area. Oh wait, no, so that means we're just subtracting 0.28. We're subtracting 0.196 from 0.284. Right?
Yes. And make sure your answer is positive. So,
Okay, sorry. Will you guys say that again? I'm confused.
okay, so the answers for 13 and 14 are the same, 0.196, which scares me a little
Yes.
bit. And so you subtract that from the 0.284 in question 15.
Yeah,
Okay.
the answer is 0.088. Because it has to be positive, and if you're subtracting 0.196, which is positive, from 0.284, which is also positive, that means your answer will be positive. But if somebody did it wrong and say took the smaller area from 0.60 as from 0.60 z-score or whatever and subtracted it from the biggest area in that chart,
It would be
and then
negative.
the next one, the 70, and did the same thing and then subtracted 70s from 60s, they might get a negative number.
Okay, well, I'll tell you what. Either way you subtract those numbers, if you do 0.284 minus 0.196, you get 0.088.
Yeah.
If you do it the other way, you get negative 0.088.
Okay.
So is this too easy? This is really scaring me. Are you sure we've done this right?
We should.
I don't know any other way to do it.
I don't know any other way. I'm looking over my notes real quick, but I don't know if there's.
Yeah, I looked over my notes and that's how I got what I wrote down. So. Okay, so now the next one is we punch in 0.35 in the area.
Yeah.
Find the 35th percentile for the protein requirements for adults. So when I do that, oh man, I got to rethink this.
Okay, but what are we having shaded when we do that? That's where I got stuck. What do we have shaded?
Yeah, that's why. I think that's in our homework assignment.
Okay.
Where was that?
Okay, I found in my notes, if you want to find something greater than the 50th percentile, click on the areas with the normal distribution curve so that the areas shaded blue are on the left side of the left line and in between both red lines. Are we finding above 50th percentile? No.
Okay, no, you're right. You're right. You're right.
Type in the percentile number in decimal form in the area box. Use the z-score under the right red line and put it into the formula to find the value of interest, which is, okay, hold on, sorry.
So it's 0.3, so I have 0.385, right?
Okay, hold on, let me look. Yeah, that's what I've got.
Okay, now we're looking for a z-score, correct?
Hold on, let me see.
We're looking for, no, we're looking for a probability.
The percentile. Find the 35th percentile for the protein requirement for adults. See, I just don't understand this. Find the 35th percentile for the protein requirement for adults.
Wait. I have an idea. So when you think about it,
is that the formula, the x equals the mu plus the z times the deviation, the standard deviation?
I'm looking here. Hold on a sec.
Okay.
Okay, so in your homework, it is 7F is what we're looking at, okay?
Okay.
7F, is it the homework or it's the preparation assignment, sorry. So we did this on 7F.
Okay.
So now I'm looking at my answer key.
Yeah.
So I think we are looking for a z-score, you guys.
well,
Oh no, we're finding the value. So then we solve. Okay, I've got it. So you take the z-score.
is this one where you mix it around?
Yeah, where you do the algebraic solving.
Okay, so our formula should be the x equals mu plus z and standard deviation in parentheses. Is that the right formula?
Well, I have to do it from the, okay, so, hold on just a second. What I want to know is our z-score negative or positive? It's negative, correct? Because that's going to make a difference. So we're solving for x.
Yes.
But we don't have, do we have the mean? Yeah, we have the mean. Where's the mean?
Yeah, the mean was
0.66.
0.66.
Oh, I just broke the lead in my pencil. And the standard deviation is 0.07.
Okay, but which z-score are we using?
Well, we should be using the 0.385 because you went to your applet and on the top you put in the 0.35, which is 35 percentile, right?
Right, that makes sense. Yes. Okay.
Okay, so then we are, it's got to be negative because it's below 0. And 0 is 50%. So we've got to use a negative z-score when we solve this.
Okay.
And unless you guys, I mean, tell me if I'm wrong.
I think you're right, but that's the problem is I don't know.
Yeah.
Give me just a second.
I don't know. I'm not.
Okay, just hold on a second. Okay, so this is the answer that I got for the value of x. It's 0.63305.
That's what I got too.
Did you?
Yes.
Sorry,
That's
my
why I don't.
pencil busted about 8 times in there.
But to me, that doesn't make sense. Does that make sense to you?
Not really.
Well, now, but wait a minute, because the mean is 0.66, so that is that's your 50%, that's your middle. So 35 percentile has to be under 0.66, which we are. And your standard deviation is 0.07, which is small. So it could very well be 0.63305.
Okay.
I mean,
yeah, I mean that's the only answer I've got too. And that's the only, looking through all my notes, that's the formula that I'm coming up with. So I guess.
Oh, you know what? I remember where I did this. I did this in my homework quiz. There's a question like this on your homework quiz. It's the last. Is it the last one?
Okay.
I can't remember. I was trying to think where I did another question like this.
Okay,
So,
and that's the formula you used?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. All right. Well, and so do we put it in decimal form? So the 6 or 0.633?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, you guys, and I'm so sorry if I'm wrong.
Don't worry, Lori. You can't be sorry because I mean we're all in the same boat. I'm hoping that's the only formula. I'm flipping through my notes. That's the only formula I can figure out. And those, you know, saying if it's below the 50th percentile, that's what we need to do. So.
Right, and let me tell you this: the thing I did wrong in that question on the homework assignment was I didn't put my negative in. And so my whatever percentile they were asking me for, I knew needed to be below my mean, and it wasn't. And so after all this time, I figured, oh my gosh, I forgot to carry my negative.
Okay.
So just don't forget to do that. So now we're going to go on the positive side and find the 80 percentile.
Right, so we don't need the negative. Now, we type it into the area, right? 80th percentile?
Yeah, and just so you know, you have to have something shaded in that applet in order to put anything in the area box.
Right.
I took me a while to learn that.
And now, and we're having both sides shaded, or the middle and the right side shaded. Is that correct?
Just the right side. Oh, no. I think you're right. Yes.
If you want to find something greater than the 50th percentile, click on the areas with the normal distribution curve so that the areas shaded blue are on the left side of the left line and in between both red lines. So, right?
So,
yes.
Wait.
Yes. Because that gives you the area of 0.8001 when you do that. So that's got to be right.
okay, I'm confused. Are we on 17 or 18? Because I'm already lost.
We're on 18.
What was 17?
0.633.
Oh.
So now your z-score is positive, right, Stephanie?
Yep. Okay, but hold on one second. Okay. If you want to find something greater than the 50th percentile, click on the areas with the normal distribution curve so that the areas shaded blue are on the left side of the left line and in between both red lines.
The left side? Well, it's not going to make a difference. You're going to have the same. You're going to have the same score no matter which side you do. You know what I mean?
Okay. All right. That's what I was getting confused on. I'm like, okay, wait a minute. I wrote down left side and left line. Okay. So my z-score is 0.842. Is that what you got?
That's what I have. And now it's positive.
Yes. Now it's positive. So same formula.
So that would make it 0.8001.
Hold on, I'm not very fast.
I think I'm doing this wrong.
I have 0.71894.
That's what I got.
Which would be 0.719.
719, yes. Okay, Abigail, what do you need help with?
I don't know. Everything, like every time I put it in, it's not. I don't think I'm putting it in right.
Okay, so go to the applet, and you're going to shade in two of the areas. You're going to shade in the left and
in the middle.
And then go up to the area and do 0.80, because we're doing 80th percentile.
Oh, okay, that's what I'm not doing right.
Because it's a percentile. So area, I have to think of area as percent. Area is the percent.
I know.
So.
And then you look down at your z-score.
Uh-huh.
And that's the number that we're getting it from.
Should that be blank when I put in the area?
No, it will change.
You don't have to worry about what it is.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about it. Once you put in the area, it will change.
Oh, I got it. So it's 0.842?
Yeah, and then you're going to put it in your equation, that z-score equation, and then you're going to solve for x.
Okay.
So you would put in 0.842 equals x minus the mean, which is 0.66, divided by the standard deviation, which is 0.07.
Okay. Okay.
So the only thing that has me a little flustered now that we've gone through this is Stephanie on question 14. Should we have shaded in the middle section and what was right of 0.60 because it says no?
Well, no, because it's not a percentile.
Right. You're right. I don't know why those are bugging me, but those are bugging me.
Well, you know what? They might be throwing those in there because it will bug everybody. But who knows? We might be wrong, too. I don't know.
Yeah.
So quick question. 18. I got 0.742.
Okay, so let's redo it. I'll let everybody recheck that.
Okay. And you, Abigail, you got your number as 0.842, your Z number?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, like, the final answer I got was 0.742, but I'm almost positive I did it wrong.
Yeah, I got 0.71894.
That's what I got.
So Abigail, if you write that equation out, 0.842 equals x minus 0.66 over 0.07.
Oh, I just did 0.66.
Oh, okay.
So it's 0.71894?
Yep. So we just rounded it to 0.719.
Okay, now it's coming out right.
Yes. That's what I put. Okay, so let's
Yeah.
just go. Can we just go over the answers that we put in here before we hit submit? And
Yeah.
Abigail, you make sure you put in the right ones.
Oh, we're
Yeah.
missing one. We're missing one.
We are.
So we missed number 3.
Okay, number 3 is 1.
Oh,
Yes.
I guess I missed that one.
The
All right.
total
so it's
area, yeah, number 3, I have 1. Number
Uh-huh.
4, I have false.
Yep.
Number 5, I have true.
Yep.
Yes.
Number 6, I have C.
Me too.
Uh-huh.
Number 7, I have B.
Yep.
Yes.
Is that right? Woo.
Yeah.
Number 8, I have 68.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Number 9, I have .683.
Yes.
10
Okay.
is .955.
Yes.
Okay.
11 is .997.
Mm-hmm.
12 is the values match the 68, 95, 99 rule.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
13 is .196.
Yep.
14 is .196.
Yes.
15 is .284.
Yes.
16 is .088.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
17 is .633. And 18 is
Yes.
.719.
Yep. That's what I've got.
Oh my gosh, you guys, I sure hope we did that right. It seemed a little easy.
Well, so did last week, and we did well, so fingers crossed.
Yeah.
All right, we ready?
All right. Ready.
Okay.
Oh,
Ah!
Hey, that's better than I thought it'd be.
yeah, see, it was 14, 15, and 16. Dang it.
All right. Well, we got to figure this out. So all right. Let's look through our notes again. Or let's look and see if there's anything on the preparation assignment that's like that.
Oh, my gosh. We did the stupidest thing.
What?
Okay,
For
what?
14, all you had to do was subtract 1 minus the .196.
Yes.
What?
I knew that was
Yeah.
wrong. Dang it.
Oh, they give you the answer.
Yeah, they give you the answer here after you.
So, and the same thing happened in 15. Okay, but hey, now we know what we did wrong. So, and frankly, I would much rather get that test score than a C. It made my
Okay,
grade go
but
up a
I
little
still don't understand what we did wrong. What we did wrong in 15.
It's the same thing because it's the same kind of formula. It's just a different number.
Different, but it's a different X value.
Yeah, but it's the same thing. You find the X or the Z value, and then you're just subtracting it like you did in 14. It's going to be 1 minus blah 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 blah.
It is.
1
How do
minus
you?
0.284.
Yeah, it's the same. It's the same question. See, what proportion of the population have a protein requirement that is more than 0.60? What proportion of the population have a protein requirement that is less than than 0.60?
Okay, gotcha.
So it would be 1 minus. Well, then wait a minute.
Other way around. So 14, you're taking the answer from 13 and you're subtracting it from 1.
Right.
Yeah.
15, we did the same thing that we did in 14, but we were supposed to do the same thing that we did in 13.
I thought we did that. I thought we did the same thing we did in 13.
So did I. So I think we biffed it somewhere.
Oh.
Okay.
Hey, I'm thinking about going to the tutoring thing tonight, and so is that online?
Tutoring, we can get tutoring online.
So like the tutor does it online, or does she do it on campus?
Oh, you know what? I don't know, but I have a meeting tonight, so it's
Okay, I'll go. I'll figure it out and see if I can go. If I can't, I'll just email the tutor and see if I can schedule like a private one. But I'll go over these with her, and then next week I'll come back and explain it.
Okay, that would be awesome.
After
thank you.
conference weekend.
Yeah, you too.
All right, thanks, guys.
Thank
No
you.
problem.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.